Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Shockwave. We're going to be casting some of this. We're excited to do it. I am Archon Hawk of the Gentlemen.
And I am the Machine, and before anyone tells us that we've already casted this game, we actually haven't casted this game, but we are casting the exact same matchup on the exact same map with the exact same colors in the exact same spots.
Yes.
With Wilson at the bottom
Yeah,
as our China in for this
infantry.
game.
Yeah.
But at the top, Manic Psych, pretty sure that's not Uber Micro.
Yeah, no. Fairly sure it's not Uber Micro. Yeah, playing again as our Toxin GLA and 2 bullfrogs this time from 3 bullfrogs from Wilson. So because they can cap, can't they?
They can cap
close range.
all derricks.
Yeah.
And they can cap buildings. You do actually need the capture upgrade from your barracks, but it's actually kind of OP. On a map like this, it's fine because it's a small map. But say if you do like a really big map, like if you know, like a 4-player, or even if you just did a big map like Barren Badlands, you can get those oils like really easily with the bullfrogs, where normally the Red Guard wouldn't be able to make it there in time.
Thank God they can't cap.
And I think they only cost like 100, so
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy. And they
pretty
give
cheap.
scouting. They're awesome though, but it is nice that bullfrogs are actually a viable means of scouting for China, where...
Because, yeah, it was different from before, where it was just like USA and GLA both had ways to scout, but whereas... Did one of those terrorists just like detonate?
It was
on
a bullfrog.
It was on the bullfrog, wasn't it? Yeah.
They're healing. You can heal in your barracks.
Yeah. Nice. Good plays there from Manic Psych.
You don't ever really use it unless you have like a wounded commander
Yeah.
or something. And even then, like, you have a prop tower to heal, you have ambos to heal, tunnels to heal. So we do have a technical moving out. Gatling tank though will start to fire tank hunters as well, but it won't actually be enough to take it out.
They were moving at the time, so the technical does sneak through. Will it go? Has so many options. So many options.
It's only 3 though.
They're not going to be enough.
I think he's doing the 1.4 syndrome. He's
Oh,
gonna need...
not 1.4 syndrome.
Oh wow. He crushed the terrorist, so it didn't detonate.
Really?
But you only
Nice.
had 3. I thought you needed...
Didn't. Now I'm just confused.
I am
because of the last game we casted,
so
there was 4.
confused.
I don't even know anymore. Not even sure.
Well, look, let's just say if the truck crushing the terrorist did prevent it from actually destroying the war factory, then
Need 3.
fantastic play, Wilson. If
Yeah.
it didn't, well, that was a waste of trucks.
Yeah.
We don't know. Speaking of fantastic play, driving your Gatling tank past a worker building a... Thank you, Wilson.
Yeah.
Thank you, I was going to say, if Wilson didn't kill that worker, I would have...
The driver's like sitting there listening to his audio book and then it's like,
There in the ground, there lived the Hobbit. Did I butcher it?
What?
In a hole
I
in the
loved
ground,
it.
there lived... Yeah.
No, you said it well.
Okay.
I agreed. I got the reference, so...
That's all that matters, and we do have a Python moving in. He's gonna get the reference of death firing his... Oh, wow!
No, that's not the way you drive.
That is not the optimal
No.
micro for a Gatling
We
tank.
do not recommend you drive them into terrorists.
Thank you for the scrap.
Yeah, I don't know what audiobook he was listening to, but
Probably wasn't a very good one.
Yeah.
Now this Python
probably Mein
decided...
Kampf by like.
Whoa! This Python decided that 1 barrel just is not enough. And now he's got 2. The scrap.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Looks good.
Yeah, I like the GLA like engineer mentality where it's just like, well, 1 barrel is pretty good, but hey, 2 barrels are twice as good.
Yeah.
Let's get me some of that. Maybe they were inspired by the 1.4 Marauder tanks. They were just like, 2 barrels are really OP.
Yeah, I do love it.
Python.
I can see that being difficult to install from an engineering standpoint,
Oh
though.
wow! Check out this thing. This is a fortified Gatling cannon. Oh, I don't know. I thought it was a bunker. It's just a
Fortified Gatling cannon.
It's just a Gatling cannon with sandbags.
But it's more cool with the sandbags.
It probably has more health.
Everything looks way better. Like, it's
Yeah.
just like, man, that is sexy. Helix will be moving out now. The tunnel control from Manic Psych, turning into actual casting now,
Yeah.
has actually been forced back a fair bit. He really doesn't have a lot of in-depth tunnels. With that being said, Wilson decided not to go for the capture upgrade. He's decided to go for the fast bunker licks instead. The bullfrogs are obviously a bait at $100 each.
Well, it's a lot of pythons. Helix going to have to be careful. There are tiger sharks coming out though, which I do quite enjoy against pythons. And this is why I love Shockwave, because now there's a thing called a counter system. There are actually units that counter units, not like 1.4 where it's just quad outpost, quad outpost, quad outpost. Quad helix, quad outpost.
Quad outpost, quad outpost.
Yeah, so tiger sharks, they're not great. They are a weaker version of Battlemaster, but they still do counter the light vehicles. They don't counter terrorists, so you probably should get the hell out of Dodge.
Uh-oh.
No, this is...
No! No! Joseph did not... Oh, no! No! You can run... No! Oh, God!
Did he actually lose another one as well?
If you could write a book on how not to micro against terrorists, you write a book.
Wilson, the author. Oh, no. Python going to be firing on the Helix. Does take it out pretty quickly. There goes the Helix.
That's unfortunate. I mean, we don't like to flame, because it's never nice to flame. Wilson played a fantastic game last game as our GLA Toxin, but he was obviously not looking at that dozer at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you get for checking Facebook, guys. Do not check Facebook in the middle of the 0 hour. That's a nice flame
Eating a kebab while playing on Tournament Desert, not a good
not
idea.
Recommended. That's a nice flame wall coming out from the drag takedown. May stop the... Ooh, that's not where you want to go.
A little bit. Not a huge amount.
Yeah, Python's not taking a lot of damage from the flames.
Yeah.
With the Helix down, though, there's less of a use, I guess, for the Pythons. So it's a moral victory for Wilson here.
The Pythons will be good against the Dragon Tank and against the RPGs, as you would see from a regular quad. I think we may actually have another Helix coming out, given the waypoint. Infantry Firewall, it stopped at a very bad time. Yeah, unfortunately, the Flame Tank will get demolished, and there is a bunker being built here. This can be quite deadly.
Really nice delaying tactic here from Wilson.
Going for the poke. Pythons, you can see, are getting quite low to the Tiger Sharks, but they're not exactly strong. Outpost moving in. RPGs on the ground will be an excellent counter, and will take that outpost out. Really nice unit mixing here. Bunker has been completed.
The outpost lives.
Tiger Shark doing some more damage against this Python. Vetu will regenerate that Python. Gets the garrison. This is fantastic. Using Red Guard as well. Or minigun, no, Red Guard actually, will be good against those RPGs as well.
Fantastic play in the end there from Wilson, getting his infantry in the right time, even suiciding units a little bit to make sure that he got there in time. Tiger Shark's now going to be going for the Crushers. These RPGs probably have to back away now. Yeah, I might actually get taken out here. Yeah, one Tiger Shark goes down, but he kept the outpost alive as well.
Bear in mind, in Shockwave, across the board, rifle infantry have been buffed. So your Red Guard, your Rangers, and your Rebels actually have more, I believe it's rate of fire and range. So they're actually quite strong, whereas in 1.4 they were just trash. In 1.6 as well, they're really shit in that too. So it's good that they do have some sort of purpose. They're still hard to use because of their immobility, but they're a lot more cost effective than what you would see. Will be great against his Red Guard, but Toxin Tractor and a Python, the two units that will counter them very, very hard. Tiger Sharks are moving in. Nice movement from Wilson, juggling around the units.
Plays a good defensive game from the looks of things here. Toxin Tractor.
So strong.
Wow, really
So
strong.
I want to know how much they cost now.
Yeah.
They probably cost like 1,000 or something.
Soak. I mean, that's such a good way of doing it, though. It's just like, not only it's a vehicle, so now we make it so it's really, really tanky as well. So it takes less damage from like rockets. So rockets are a thing you normally use to destroy like vehicles and tanks. So
the damage still seems to be a bit lackluster, but just the health definitely makes it quite viable.
Cool.
Tiger Sharks actually have the Horde bonus, and that's the Horde bonus with the Patriotism upgrade that China Inf gets. So they're going to be even more powerful than normal. But this is a huge army coming out of Manica Wilson, and look at the mix. He's got his RPGs, Toxin RPGs anyway. He's got his Pythons, Scorpions, Toxin Tractor, even nope, not a rocket buggy. Yeah. So a really nice mix here, but this bunker is going to be quite hard to crack, especially with that many RPGs and a battle fortress. Yeah. I would like to see him flank with tunnels. He is GLA, he can do that. Going for the engagement now, though. Bunker is being focused.
Probably going to be going down as well here. Bunker's taking a fair bit of damage, but is absolutely shredding through these Scorpions. They're all going to be falling here. Some of the rockets are going to be coming out now. The RPGs are standing on the mine. Some of them are falling here for Wilson, but the army from Manic Psych is just getting absolutely demolished. The RPG's only thing that's keeping him in it at the moment. There's not enough Red Guard to snipe them down. I don't even know who's winning this. That's a big thing that died.
The fortified bunker on janitorial duty, mopping up the remainder of Manic Side. That was not cost effective for Manic Side. Bunkers, they're a pretty hard thing to push through when there's that many Horde bonus RPGs. throwing away his army, he really should have either waited until he had some rocket buggies or just flanked down the side where there wasn't any defense.
Yeah, I was feeling the flank there. It's just like, you kind of look at it, it's like a full bunker plus like 5 of the Tiger tanks. It's pretty scary.
It's not done as well, and that is the Buratino. Oh no, the Berserker MLRS,
yes.
and that was rather effective. The Buratino is the China super weapon, special weapon artillery that fires like incendiary stuff. This thing, I'm pretty sure it's awesome as well. Here comes another evacuate from Manic Psych in the tunnel. Let's see how effective it will be. Berserker, I believe. I'm pretty sure this thing chunks face. From what I've seen, faces were chunked. And tanks as well.
I did see the face chunking, yeah.
Oh,
it's firing
Here we
now.
go.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Oh, wow, demolishing those tanks in a single volley. Tiger Shark taking the damage. More rockets are being fired, taking out the tunnel in almost just that 2 volley. Capturing the Old Derrick now. Will he actually complete it? Oh, the Old Derrick has been captured. So Manic Psych has most of the map. He's actually mining from 4 supplies.
So the oil's going to be capped as well here. So a bit of a cash bounty coming out from Manic Psych. He's holding onto both of these oils. One of them's going out here. Still, the Berserker is just turning the tide of these fights.
Yeah, really nice damage here. Vet 2 and a Vet 1 already. And there's just so much of these tanks. How many arms dealers do we actually have for Manic Psych?
A lot. One there,
2.
2. He's got at least 2.
That's only 2. I thought it had more than that.
Definitely seemed like it as well.
His command center coming out now, and his palace.
Nice play here from Manic Psych. He's at least, you know, holding on to his units. Oh, a couple of Berserkers heading out now. He is... Whoa, they're going to get out of there, though.
Yeah, Battle Fortress should be in the front. Really strong against these... It's crushing Scorpions!
I love it! I didn't think you would crush Scorpions. That's brilliant. The Scorpions, they're going balls deep. They're going for the Berserkers. Now they're turning around. GeneralsGentlemen do not recommend you target switch. Can the Battle Fortress stay alive?
If they just focused the Berserkers, he would have taken them out. I can't imagine the Berserkers will be cheap. And now they're getting a bit of veterancy as well. The Battle Fortress is becoming really strong, but the Scorpion army continues to be amassed wave after wave of these Scorpions. Battle Fortress,
that's nice micro.
It's trying to kite now. Tiger Sharks moving into reinforce. They have the propaganda tower on those Tiger Sharks. Berserkers not actually firing.
They are now. They're moving forward, but they did take a fair bit of damage during that. One of them does go down. That was the Vet 2 one as well.
That's a shame. Veterancy is so powerful in
definitely.
Generals.
So, that's still very nice play here from Wilson.
I gotta say though, there's no reason why Manic Psych doesn't have his Jarman. He does have the Palace now.
Seems pretty necessary.
Yeah, 3 black markets, and when
and the nerve gas as well, I think. So
yeah,
nice against that Battle Fortress.
When you are versing high impact and high cost units, the Jarman is so strong. Toxin's going to be shredding all of those vetted RPGs, maybe? No?
Looks like they stay alive thanks to regeneration.
Yeah, that's actually regeneration from the Vet 2 as well as the Propaganda Tower.
I think that's the only thing that kept them alive there,
definitely.
So very nice.
But we do have a bit of an army marching up the left, going to be taking up a lot of the units, and meanwhile the supplies are actually running rather thin. Toxin Rebel Ambush takes out the remainder of Wilson's army, but even then at the same time, Wilson is mining significantly slower. Wow. How has Manic Psyche used up his whilst Wilson hasn't? It's crazy.
Yeah. Because it's
he lost some
supply
trucks.
Unless I...
No,
how's the supply...
It depends how they're placed.
Placement. The placement seems to be working for him, so...
Because ideally, they shouldn't be moving at all.
Yeah, you want to be... Yeah,
like,
you want
trucks can be stationary.
Yeah, you can. If you put the supply close enough,
yeah.
So they're not actually having to turn around.
Yeah, but seriously, there's 2 battle fortresses. Like, that's Jarman bait.
That is Jarman.
All it would take is a single Jarman. And that'd be very strong. We have buggies, though. Nice move. Buggies are going to be fantastic against these battle fortresses, so long as they don't let them close their gap and start to fight. Doesn't have the buggy upgrade, and there's a Jarman as well. Wow. Okay, that turned around very quickly. That is the power of the Palace deck. All of a sudden, Wilson doesn't really have much going for him. I guess he could go for a Helix. Is that a Toxin Jarman?
It must be.
I swear he has like
a Toxin rifle? Yeah, I see that. Oh no, the buggies! The buggies are gonna get caught up in the fire, so they're all gonna fall here! That's a nice play, the turnaround! Fantastic there.
Yeah, he actually has like Toxin stuff.
Yeah.
Which is strange. He actually fires his gun.
But that turnaround was awesome
incendiary.
from Wilson. That incendiary landed right on point there.
Artie?
Buggy's been baited out. Yeah, I think it was Artie. It was just in case Artie for the retreat path of the buggies. It was a little bit late though.
There we go. There's the assault troop
crawler.
transport. What? Transport?
Transport is it? Probably is. You're probably right. This is Shockwave.
I hovered over it. Okay, so that seems to be a bit different. I don't know if they're actually the same as they are in 0 Hour, where they come with, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think oh no, they have garrison ports. Yeah, they can fire.
Seems to be flying fairly slowly. Anyway, with that being said, Manic Cycle...
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice evac.
Last minute pop. Tiger Sharks though are firing. And a lot of minigunners are coming forward. Scorpions can crush those. Jarman ready to party as well here. But gotta be careful that they don't get focused. Wow.
It's a valiant effort from the Jarman, I have to say.
Jarman's dropping toxin shells, I think.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
I think every time he shoots, toxin goes on the ground.
It's rather cool.
Don't know how that happened, but it definitely happened.
It might have been one of those drops. I'm pretty sure you can drop in Shockwave. So that's in the backline here. And one
toxin
of them,
shells.
Wow. Toxin shells, that's brilliant.
Oh, you know what that explains?
Black Marcus are getting sniped down as well.
When he sniped, that'll reveal the Jarman as well. If you get within range of the tunnel, might save him. Yeah, it saves him. When the Jarman sniped the battle fortress, the crew was instantly killed.
Yeah.
You know how normally the RPGs sort of run out? Like they just die straight away because of the toxin shell. Nice work here though. Wilson's actually killing pretty much the entire base, and he captured the Armzilla with the Lotus.
Wow, that's nicely played. And now he's holding off the tunnel networks as well by contaminating the area. What I was going to say is Wilson just didn't have enough black markets. I don't think he was expecting to run out of supplies that quickly. Barracks gets capped as well by this Lotus. She is still at large in the base of Manic Psych. He's in some deep water, I think.
Yeah, and the problem as well here with Manic Psych is the Toxin Tractor can't actually damage the Toxin... Sorry, the Toxin Tunnel can't damage the Toxin Tractor.
No.
So he can do that for days. He can chill there all day contaminating. Yeah. That was a... EMP, yeah, I don't know what it really did though. It's not really making much use of it. Carpet Bomb coming through.
Nice position there onto the palace.
Doesn't actually take it out though, no. But it can attack it now with the target. The palace is empty.
Oh, and look, the terrorists as well coming out here.
China terrorists.
The Wilson-China line. Terrorists going to be moving out. They should be able to take out the palace fairly
easily.
Oh, the Jarman!
Nice
hero!
Work.
This is like the most effective Jarman ever. He's sniping all of the terrorists down.
Ooh.
Snipes the Tiger Shark just in time. Could have sniped that a bit earlier.
Oh, nice.
Inferno. Does deny the middle mining there. Yeah, just trying to make sure Manic Psych doesn't have anything in terms of cash. That Jarman play was fantastic from Manic Psych though.
He's running out of units though.
Does Toxin Rebel ambush there to capture the Jarman snipes?
There's a battle fortress.
Yeah, he does
nice.
have battle fortress. He's had it for a while.
Yeah, but the Lotus can actually snipe. A really nice positioning behind the barracks. Can't actually fire through it, so the Lotus is relatively safe here. And now that has been shut down. Jarman though can snipe these units, these buildings down. Wilson really needs to reinforce this forward base or he will lose it. And he's so close to wiping Psych out of this game. But Psych has no money. He's getting all of his cash from the cash bounty. Nice outpost. Jarman though going to be safe.
The turnaround to the assault troop crawler is real. Miniguns doing some pretty serious damage. Not against the tanks though, that's nice.
Tiger Shark should just crush. Yeah. And there's a fair bit of Tiger Sharks to be captured by Manic Psych with the Jarman snipes. Wilson actually has only 2 hackers though. He's building more.
He's building more hackers now. I think that's a pretty good commitment if he can actually hold on to his base now because he kind of has lost his foothold on Manic Psych. Jarman's moving forward as well. It's a pretty scary army considering where we're at economically.
I think this is actually a pretty bad time to get hackers as there is an army marching forward. Wilson needs to defend his base. What can he defend it with? He has the Lotus at the middle, and that can shut down those vehicles, but the Jarman will snipe the Lotus if he tries to. So Palace being rebuilt. I don't know, Wilson.
I don't know
what does he have?
He's got a lot of hackers, that's about it though.
I hope he didn't just
throw
away.
That's a really bad time for the mine. Oh, what is it? Oh, that's a bad time.
But he will just lose to the Jarman. Tiger Shark can't 1v3. Jarman
snipes him down.
That's another unit to capture with the Battle Fortress RPGs.
Yeah, this is not looking good at all here. Manic Psych not having the best of days. I don't know how he can deal with this one. Yeah, drops a rebel off and it's just going to capture the Tiger Shark. For every unit, Wilson throws at Manic Psych. Manic Psych gets an additional unit.
Maybe it's a peace offering. It's like, please don't attack me. Have more Tiger Sharks.
Tiger Sharks,
Just
man.
leave me alone. And there we go. That's a Toxin thing of some kind. That's a carpet bomb though. We'll take out the Jarman if nothing else. There we go.
Fantastic.
Drops the Jarman. Where is the Battle Fortress? It's killing the Internet Center. This is a super hacker, so we'll actually be able to shut down the Battle Fortress, and it will succeed. But the garrison infantry, they're still firing. Dozer can repair the Internet Center. These infantry died to the Toxin. There we go. Oh no, they're moving
There's
down.
an arty strike as well coming in. I heard the arty strike.
Yeah,
it's
moving
coming
down.
I think it's going on to the Tiger Sharks. Might be enough to save the War Factory. Battle Fortress is back up again and it's firing. War Factory solo. Internet Center's being repaired, but the War Factory goes down.
Incendiary.
The arty's going to be too late.
We
The
missed
incendiary
it.
misses and the arty's going to miss as well.
There we go.
Okay,
Doesn't
so
take it
Battle
out.
Fortress.
It survives. RPGs though, they will get crushed. Gets the TNT. Nice work, Internet Center. It's crumbling. He needs to hold on to this one. The Dozer is actually repairing it. The Battle Fortress is whittling away so slowly.
The Battle Fortress needs to be taken out here. It's so low.
Yeah,
Come on!
The minigunners are firing, and there it goes. The Toxins and this minigunner. He's having a pretty good time. He does clear out the Battle Fortress, and now this hero Dozer holds the line. Wow.
Wilson holds on, and now here's a lot of hackers. And remember that Manic Psych doesn't have a lot of black markets.
He has none.
Yeah, does he have any on the left? He's got a bit of stuff
He
there.
has
He's
an
got a
old
big
Derek
army.
and a cash bounty. I had the old Derek.
Oh,
I didn't realize he had
yeah.
that still. So he has a little bit of income. Is there a prop tower? There is a prop center.
Prop center, yeah.
So, no War Factory though. But really all
No
that
power.
Wilson needs is just a bunch of RPGs until the Jarman shows up. But still, the Internet Center's been repaired. Maybe a bunker might be nice. It will hold some time. Wilson's actually low in power.
Yeah, he doesn't need
He
power.
needs to rebuild his War Factory though. He needs like outposts against this mix of some kind. Even a Helix would be quite nice to do. He's clumping up his RPGs. They will get taken out by the splash damage of the Toxins. You need to split up when
Manic
you're
Psych's backing
versing.
away.
There's a
He
Jarman.
really should go in. Yeah, Jarman. He's waiting for the Jarman to arrive.
Oh, Toxin
Oh,
Rebel
Toxin Rebel
ambush. Won't have a lot of damage against the building, and he's actually letting the Dozer crush some of those units. Wilson, I think he's running out of time. He does have the income, but he may not live long enough to actually see it. Infantry are marched. He captured that War Factory.
Yeah.
Lotus is still
Lotus
here.
is here.
Wow, the Toxin tractor tunnel almost killed the Lotus.
And now he's going to cap the oil as well, but it might be too late. Manic Psych's pushing into the base.
Oh no, Wilson.
I don't know if he can hold on.
Is he rebooting a War Factory? He needs to.
He doesn't have a dozer.
He can afford it though.
Yeah, he needs to build one. He really needs to get a dozer out of here.
yeah.
I think the hackers are going to go down here. I think all the command abilities, I think they're on cooldown. Yeah,
There
look,
goes the
like you
hackers.
said, it goes
Look at
down.
the veterancy on.
Whoa! On the rebels, everyone just instantly hit veterancy 3.
What's
okay,
that?
here comes the supporting powers. Might be an EMP. I think it's an EMP. Well,
Yeah, but
what's it gonna hit? It hits everything.
What can he do with it?
I don't know. I hope something. All the tanks just got shut down. That lasts for so long. But not that
there we
long.
go, carpet
There's
bomb.
the combo.
Gets the power and the infantry and all the scorpions.
Okay, so now also that is the buggies, but Jarman's here.
If the Lotus moves back, he can disable those. He's actually going for the cap on the command center. The trucks.
Get the crush.
They can crush
Get
that
the
one.
crush!
He needs to get
Wilson,
a War
crush!
Factory because the Jarman will snipe all of his infantry. He's not actually crushing.
Oh, get the crush.
Oh,
No! Jarman sniped it!
nice work, Wilson. Here comes the paratrooper drop, forcing away the buggies, but he lost his War Factory. He's out of dozers.
He lost the command center. He's got no dozers left. Wilson can't rebuild a War Factory.
Wow.
Now the rebels just gutting down the trucks.
And the infantry.
Jarman's killing everything.
He should have crushed that rebel whilst he had the chance. That being said, though, he does have an arms dealer. A Wilson. Throws the GG.
Yeah, kills the
You are
GG.
victorious.
Whoa.
Wow.
That game was awesome.
That was pretty good.
That was an awesome game.
And it's funny because we were saying that Manic was going to lose because he didn't get black markets, whilst Wilson lost because he was building
Good
hackers.
hackers, yeah.
The timing of
That's what you get for going for that game economy and Shockwave.
yeah, the timing of those secondary economy is so key. And Wilson did really great job at defending those crazier pushes from Manic Psych. He wasn't microing that effectively, throwing away a lot of his units. And the moment that Manic Psych got the palace, got his buggies and his Jarman, It was over for Wilson.
Yeah, it was just gone.
Over, and
Gone at that
and
point.
really the only reason why Wilson stood a chance was because of those Lotus caps. Manix, like, if he was just paying a bit better attention, selling off those buildings before Lotus could cap them, wouldn't have been a problem. But well played. Any last words?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That German snipe at the end,
Yeah,
though.
nice
the
German.
German snipe. Yeah, the German was out of control that game. He was actually insane. The first one did die, but I guess his successor, his brother, was like just as effective.
Like,
so.
the only reason why Jarman dies is because of carpet bomb. Pulling in like a multi-million-dollar carpet bomb to kill one dude with a sniper rifle. Nice work, Jarman.
I'm not gonna make any comments on the US right now.
No.
Alright, well, that was fun.
Ho, ho. Until next time, folks, we are the Generals Gentlemen. Be sure to subscribe for some more Command & Conquer and various other RTS games.
Cheers.